There's a new study out from Johns Hopkins University, get it right. And it's saying that the lockdown benefits were a drop in the bucket compared to costs, study says. Right. So, according to the scientists from Johns Hopkins University and Lundy University, the policy in England and Wales may have saved 1,700 lives. That's a lot of people, isn't it? 1,700 people who would have been dead had it not been for the lockdown. How many people died on 9/11 in New York, specifically in the Twin Towers? Was it like 2,000 or something like that? And I know there was many more elsewhere. But if you could prevent 9/11, it would be worth it, wouldn't it? Didn't we say that it'd be worth it if we saved one life? Why are we considering that 1,700 lives were not worth saving? If you're one of the people that were saved from those measures, I'm sure you think it was worth it. You don't know if you're one of the 1,700 people that were saved by the measures in England and Wales. This is only in England and Wales. Elsewhere, worldwide, I'm sure thousands and thousands of others were saved. But England and Wales, Johns Hopkins believe that around 1,700 lives were saved. This is from The Independent, by the way, independent.co.uk. Look it up if you want to have a more in-depth look at it. The authors concluded the science of lockdown is clear, the data are in, the deaths saved were a drop in the bucket compared to the staggering collateral costs imposed. Well, I don't know which bucket. I don't know why they keep saying bucket. Surely the phrase is drop in the ocean, but 1,700 lives is a lot of people. Across Europe, countries which imposed lockdown saw around 6,000 fewer deaths than if they had taken a lighter touch. So across Europe, 6,000 people have been saved, and here 1,700 just in England and Wales alone. So if you observed the lockdown and made sure you never broke the rules, give yourself a pat on the back, or maybe a little round of applause like they used to do every week, because you've saved lives. You saved lives. You are a hero because you followed the rules and stayed at home. By the way, this study from Hopkins University, it's not a peer-reviewed study. So if that changes anything, I don't know. It's not peer-reviewed. And apparently the lead author is associated with something called the Cato Institute, which is a right-wing think tank. And some people who were on the right were very, very against lockdown, didn't want any measures at all. Maybe that's why this study is trying to minimise the fact that 1,700 people were saved, or only 1,700. Is it a politicised study? Is everything politicised? Why did the science become so politicised during that crazy time? And the other thing we can mention is the average age of death. I know some people like to bring up the fact that in England and Wales, the average age of death for the disease that the measures were trying to prevent was 82, which is roughly the same as the life expectancy anyway. So does that mean, oh, you're old, we should just let you die? We shouldn't do anything to save you? Surely those people deserved to have their life saved as much as anyone. And it won't have just been people who were 82 that had their life saved by the measures, but I'm just talking about the average age at which people succumbed to the disease. But just because you're old doesn't mean that your life is not worth saving.